Hi, welcome back. In this video, I'll be talking about why you should move to Lisbon based on my experience there. I'm gonna give you the reasons why I think living in Lisbon is awesome and why you should move there too if you've been thinking about moving there. Alright, I haven't uploaded a video in over a year now. I'm gonna explain why later. I lived in Lisbon for almost a year, about a year. I moved back to Germany at the end of last summer because I wanted to start university here. That's the reason why I moved back, but I still wanted to make this video talking about my year abroad and why I think it's great to live in Lisbon. So the first thing is that it's almost always sunny. There's an average of 300 sunny days a year, which makes such a big difference. And coming back to Germany, I've realized how much the sun has affected my mental health, how much happier it made me, and it probably also was a big part of the reason why I was the happiest I've ever been. Vitamin D just makes a huge difference. Then there's Bairro Alto, which is the place where all the bars are in Lisbon. It's so cool. Like there's like small bars and you can just go from one to the next, and drinks are also cheap. Like cocktails are very cheap compared to like other European countries. Yeah, I had a bunch of fun times with my friends there. I think there's over like 50 bars in Bairro Alto, so yeah, you can have a lot of fun there. Another thing I really loved, you could get to the beaches so quickly, like by train, from Cais de Sodré to Cascais. One of my favorite closest beaches to go to was Caxias, when I didn't have much time and just wanted to spend like the last couple of hours of the day at the beach. Then I'd mostly go to Caxias. It was like 20 minutes away by train. Cascais is definitely worth a visit. It's so beautiful. It's 50 minutes away and such a cute little town. Then the beach everyone goes to, which is half an hour away from Cais de Sodré, Carcavelos. Everyone went there, like all of my friends went there. That was like the go-to beach. It was like this huge beach and there are a bunch of surfers there. There's also, I think, a university there, so that's why a lot of students also are in Carcavelos. Yeah, and basically that's another big like plus to live in Lisbon, just how fast you could get to the beach like after work. Yeah. Then another thing is the Algarve. So beautiful, right? And it's only 3 hours away by car, and by train I think it's 3 hours and 30. I don't quite remember, but I went both ways, once by train and once by car, and I just love going there. So beautiful. It has like these caves and beautiful cliffs. There's also the most western point of Europe's mainland, I think in Sagres. Algarve is definitely worth a visit. It's beautiful, and the fact that you can go there by train just in 3 hours or 3.5, depending on which city you're going to, is just so cool. Another thing I really miss is the food. It was so good. I miss pastelinatas. They're so delicious. That's something I miss a lot. Also the other cuisine, like fish, is super good there. But yeah, mostly I miss pastelinatas. And every time I go back, well, I went back once last December, and the first thing I did was eat a pastelinata because I just really missed them. Another thing I liked was that when it got hot, it was still like bearable. The temperature mostly is always warm. In winter it gets cold, but like not too cold. It's always like a bearable temperature, and then in summer, even when it gets like super hot, it's still fine because of the wind, like close to the ocean and the river just made everything more bearable. Like even when it was 35 degrees and super hot for me, because I'm not used to hot weather. Just one thing is that the water, the ocean, it's always cold. I think in summer it was like 18 degrees or 16 to 18 degrees, which compared to like 35 degrees is super cold. So that was something that was difficult. You had to be careful to not get dizzy. But I remember one time in May, me and my friends, we went to the beach at night. It was like 16 degrees outside. The water temperature was about the same, so that's cool. Yeah, and just Portugal as a country has a lot to offer. There's Sintra with its beautiful castles, and Nazaré with the tallest waves in the world. And when you come there a specific time of year, you can see huge waves. When I went there, the waves were about 6 meters tall, which is still a lot. Like I was blown away because I've never seen waves that tall. So yeah, even 6-meter waves are impressive. And then there's Lisbon with its beautiful architecture. I've also heard that Porto is super beautiful, but I've never been there, so I can't really say anything about that. Yeah, and I truly enjoyed my time there. Changed my life, I guess. No, like, I had the best time in the world there. So yeah, I'd like to explain why I didn't upload the past year. So basically in February I got a job and started working to afford living in Lisbon longer, because I really fell in love with the city and I just wanted to stay longer. Yeah, I started working just at a call center. It wasn't much. In my free time I just started hanging out, meeting a lot of new people, hanging out with friends, and just did a lot of growing up and self-growth. That was basically why I was gone. I was just figuring out myself, my life, what I wanted. Yeah, basically also just had the time of my life, enjoyed my free time, going to beaches, going to Bairro Alto. I did film a little footage back in June. It wasn't much, that's why I never uploaded it. I also kind of forgot that I filmed a video. I'm gonna put like that footage at the end of this video. So yeah, basically that's why I think if you're contemplating about it, you should definitely go for it. Definitely move to Lisbon. That's a no-brainer for me, and I would do it all over again. Yeah, this was my video about why I think you should move to Lisbon, based on my personal experience living in Lisbon, and I hope you enjoyed it. I won't promise it this time that I'll be uploading soon, but I hope I will. I'll see you when I see you. Bye. Hi. It's been a long time since we last talked. Life just has been a lot recently, and I've been enjoying my time here. As you can see, I've moved again, but that was 2 months ago. Yeah, I've just had a lot to do these past couple of months, so I wasn't really able to talk to you guys. And I mean, I've also seen a lot of things. I've been to Nazaré, where the biggest waves are.
When it rains it pours, pick yourself up off the floor. Nobody cares about keeping a score. Hand out to never go in at the door, but keep up the work, then we'll open no more. Yeah. When it rains it pours, pick yourself up off the floor. Nobody cares about keeping a score. Hand out to never go in at the door, but keep up the work, then we'll open no more.
And it was really cool. I mean, when we were there, they were just like 5 to 6 meters, which is still a lot, but I mean, they can get, I think, up to 30 meters. So, but it was still like incredible. Yeah, I've been to the beach a bunch, seen a lot of places in Lisbon. Yeah, I've enjoyed my time here, but I wasn't really able to capture many moments on camera. But I really love it here, and now that it's summer, it's getting really hot. I remember telling you guys last time about the books I bought, and I haven't really touched any of them since, which is kind of bad. I'm gonna take you along on a more chill day, and also take you along on other days, like a beach day or something. Thank you. Okay, thank you. Bye. The view is incredible.